Hello, my name is Sean Woodard and this is my Project 3 presentation. For this level, I've added all of what needs to be done as some of the things in my level are to reflect what was needed to be completed in the last project too. So for this one, we need to render a camera input to a texture, the ability to iterate through an array of objects, which I had some difficulty understanding that, but I do have some arrays that I use. I don't know if it fits the thing, but I will show where an array is at. I do have the ability to possess a character. I do use the gate node several times for different blueprints. I use the timeline node 3 different times as well in the level, and I have combined this to make a interesting level in a way. A quick note for the teleportation though, it's not had like a gameplay like thing really inside my level. All I've added really was just the ability to do it. So I just make it to where I can go to the roof and then come back inside. So let's go ahead and play. So what I've added right off the bat using a flip-flop node is you can go ahead and turn off and on a flashlight attached to a spring arm for more realism when you look around and everything. Also in the spawn room, go back to the spawn room, there's a flickering light right here. This is also this was also accomplished by using a timeline node for the randomness of the flickering. Then going forward, of course, we have the E and whatnot, picking up bricks and everything, going down the hall. And then when we come to this door, we cannot turn it on. We cannot use it at first, but if I come over here, I see that I have a security camera with a texture being rendered to the input and whatnot. I can go ahead and jump out and show this off now, and I'll go ahead and show off the other things as well. So here's my texture being rendered to an input. Texture sample of a camera, and then the area that's being at. And when you look at it, the area that's reflecting, let me go back in the game and get on the console. We're able to control it by using R and Q as already previously known from the other video. But when I go in here, just to show that this is the area that's being rendered to this camera, this is the area that's being rendered to this camera. Now I'm going to hop in this area real fast to show off the third timeline node, which is a rotating key. Now I'll demonstrate the teleportation when a player spawns. Now when I press T, I'm on the roof. Flashlight and everything, jumping, all that. And then I press T again, I'm back inside where I previously was. And then that's mostly the level. I'll just go ahead and grab the key that's rotating real fast to go to the part that's going to be fully developed in the next project. Milestone. So I grab the key in the top left that says I can now open the hallway door, which is at the end of this hallway right here. Boom, it comes open. And then boom. Now that's the end of the gameplay, showing that they all work properly. Let's go ahead and jump into the blueprinting section of it. We'll go ahead and start with the timeline nodes that I use. So for the flickering light, here's my timeline node, all jumbled up all over the places, different points and stuff, just for randomness of a flickering light. And then we go into the blueprint for a door, which is the door over here to open. This door right here opens using a rotate door timeline. It just rotates to 90 degrees once it's been done. Then a new player controller, which is the possession. We have it to where you get the first person character of the player inside, then a first person character on the roof, which can be done, showing it off once again. When I spawn in, I'm in the spawn room. Well, let me go back. Well, still. Press T, I'm on the roof, T back into level. And then for the rotating key, here's a timeline I use just to make it rotate 180 degrees constantly. And then there's the screen, of course, which I already shown off about render being shown to a different texture. And then, yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. I demonstrated a render camera input to a texture through the security camera. I've shown off the ability to iterate the array of objects. Let's go ahead and look for that real fast. So I come back to the event graph. Over, I believe there's an array somewhere. I use an array somewhere. Oh, here we are. Right here is something to do with an array. This is just what I use as a key channel to detect if the player has the key or not in the level and whatnot. The object that's being used in this array, if I'm talking correctly, is the key that you pick up inside of the level, which is over here. So once the player picks up the key, it's detected that the player has the key, and then they're able to open up the door. But yeah, so I believe that's the array of objects. The second one, going to the third one, the ability to possess and unpossessed characters I have shown off. Once again, I'll show it off again. We hop in, T, in and out, somewhere different locations. And then the ability to use a gate node. I have used a gate node multiple times in different blueprints. There's the gate right there and the flip-flop. Flip-flop for pausing the game whenever the player presses Control and P, which I'll just demonstrate. Whenever a player presses Control P, the game is frozen. Control P again, game back on. You know that this is happening because the light flickering in the left doorway stops. Game paused, game back on. I've also added a sprint ability too, where the speed will change when the player's sprinting or not, just for fun, just to show that I've mastered it. Also for the on and off flashlight as well, just to show mastery of where's it at? Show mastery of the toggle flashlight right here using a flip-flop node just to show mastery of something else that's not needed but fits my level. But yeah, that's everything. I've combined everything to show an interesting level, and I will further add things onto this level regarding the next milestone project in presentation 4. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Bye.